everybody, it's Miss T from the Children's Library of the Plainfield Public Library. Thank you for stopping in for another special STEM project. Today, it's winter slime. Now, slime can be done any season, right? So summer, spring, winter, fall, doesn't matter. So, we're going to make, like I said, our winter slime. Now, there's many ways and many recipes for slime. So for all of our slime makers out there, you know, right? You can make it tons of ways. So this is just one way, okay? And then you can make it and take it and shape it to how you want to, okay? So in chemistry, you can try anything. Just be safe. So all of our young scientists out there, if you need the help of a parent or older sibling or guardian, please ask for their assistance. While we appreciate and love that you love science, absolutely we care about your safety even more, okay? So, now this is what we need. We need a cup of clear glue. So, so just the glue that you use in school, you can find that anywhere. Also, about a quarter to a half cup of something called liquid starch. Now, liquid starch looks like this. So it's cloudy. And you can find liquid starch, actually, you can find liquid starch if you go shopping. It's usually like in the grocery store, or something like a little department store, something like that. Usually buy, like we pick up laundry detergent, things like that. So liquid starch, okay? And warm water, okay? And we have all kinds of mix-ins. You don't have to use the same ones we have, but you can make it to your, how you like it. So we have some fake snow there. Ooh, some snow confetti. I like this. Kind of gives it that icy look. We have a few little gems here. That icy blue look. And then we got some little silver, blue, and turquoise butterflies, okay? So, however you picture winter to look like for you, that's how your mix-ins, you can also reflect that in your mix-ins, okay? And bowl and spoon, you got that? And we have some measuring cups. So we have a measuring cup. I'm going to put this to the side here. As you can see in the back, we have Exploring Winter book. We have slime, mold, and fungi. And then we have Think Like a Scientist in the Kitchen. All right, so all three of these kind of apply to what we're doing today. So you're thinking like a scientist in a kitchen setting, or some items that you will find in the kitchen, water, maybe starch, whatever. Slime, of course, you can find slime in nature as well. So we're going to make slime, and we'll talk about that. Now, this is my 1 cup of clear glue, so I'm going to pour that right in the bowl. Okay. And I'm going to use my spoon so we can get all of that. Put that right on in there. Okay. Now, we'll need about, we said 1/4 to a half cup of water. So I'm going to put, that's 1/4 cup right here. So I'm going to put that in there. And just a little bit. Then I'm going to move these guys to the side. Now, the liquid starch. Now, the liquid starch is what's known as an activator. Okay, so activator makes or reacts to the glue and will make slime. Okay, so that is the science. So let's do it. So I'm going to take this I'm going to do 1/4 cup of that. And I'm going to pour that right in. It's kind of slick, kind of thick. Thicker than water, right? Put the top back on here. And now we're going to mix it. Pouring it in. And we're mixing it right here with the glue and with the water. So we're going to mix it up. And as you can see, it doesn't take long for this to become slime. That's why I kind of like this one too. Because the activator, see that? See how that looks so far? And that's without the mix-ins. Real quick science. So, quick science equation, glue plus activator, such as liquid starch. And for all of our master slime makers out there, you know you can use other things too, like borax, so, which is an activator. So glue plus an activator equals slime. That's right. And now you can find slime in nature other places. So while I put in the mix-ins, let's talk about that. I'm going to put in our snow. So we can now give it that winter look. Now we can talk about winter as well. Sometimes, now there's particular colors when you look outside the window and you think of winter. What kind of colors do you see? Or what does the day look like? Sometimes you have like a blue sky, or if it's snowy outside, you got, of course, a lot of, ice and snow around. So of course the color white is predominant, yes. And the blue skies, after the sun comes out, there's still blue skies even in a winter day. Absolutely. So that's why a lot of colors, or these colors here, I picked those because when you look at that, when I look out the window, that's a lot of colors. Those are the colors I see a lot during a winter day. So whatever colors you see during a winter day, you choose, what looks like winter to you. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. If white is not what you think, then you can add something else. I also had a little eye falling. So here we go, guys. So I'm going to give this a good stir now. And, oh boy, I'm going to bring this close so you can really see it. Look at that. I can barely look at that. That is, oh, check it out. Look at our winter slime. It looks so icy. That's another thing too. I like the way this particular slime looks because it looks so icy, just like winter time, right? And another thing, I said we can find slime other places. Where else in nature can we find slime? Oh yeah, if you go for walks outside in the park, look for slime on trees. Look for, oh, that's true. Sometimes if something goes, if we've had pumpkins outside, we've had a season where we had like Thanksgiving, we had Halloween, and what happens if those pumpkins sat outside for a long time? You may have seen some slimy mold. Exactly. So if you go for a walk anywhere, you may see some slimy mold on trees, slimy mold on tree stumps. That's right. And let's think, what's a word to describe slime? Kind of ooey, a little gooey, kind of alive. I like that. I love it. So I hope you do too. Whatever you do, I hope you try this at home. And like always, you're always invited to send us a picture of this or any other STEAM project that you're working on, and I'll give you our email address. You can email a picture of your winter slime or other project to yp@plfdpl.info. Okay, and then we can show it on the library website. Give you something to brag about. Why not? Okay. So once again, this is Miss T from the Children's Library of the Plainfield Public Library. May your winter be slimy and bright. And until we meet again, please stay curious, keep doing experiments, and be safe. Bye for now. See you next time. Ooh, slimy goodness.